Hello, hello, hello. This is your beloved friend Sardonyx here. That's not actually my name, I just introduced myself like that now. Don't ask why, I kinda got bored. So, I know you're probably asking, why didn't you have a video last week? Answer is, I forgot, and then I realized it, I didn't want to. So, it's a mix of my forgetfulness and my laziness that you didn't have a video last week. And today I'm going to be answering some questions you're probably thinking right now in regards to me being a YouTuber. And yeah, why I had so many videos 2 weeks ago for Irish Dance is because I don't know how to work a lot of computers and technology and stuff. So I was trying to upload this one video I had made, and it didn't upload, so I tried uploading it again. Didn't upload. So I uploaded them all individually, about twice. So now there's like a double of every video because I didn't know they'd all gone through, and a double of the long video I had intended to make because I didn't know they'd gone through. And yeah, so I'm just a terrible person with technology. I cannot work computers for the life of me. Computers hate me. It's been this thing since I was in 3rd grade. I have to write if I have to type an essay or a PowerPoint, I have to do it at least 3 different times because I always delete it, or I lose it, or I mess up horribly. Don't actually know how, it just sort of happens. And why a lot of my videos have been like part 1, part 2, 3, and 4 and all that stuff is not on purpose. I keep accidentally turning off the camera or turning off the video while I'm talking because as you see I switch hands a lot, so my finger will accidentally press the button and turn the video off. So only one video is actually supposed to be part 1, part 2, that's Eric Arthur. But everything else that was not supposed to be part 2, part 1, part 2, I just accidentally turned off the camera a few too many times. Now that that's out of the way, I would say it is one of my least favorite times of the year. Well, it's like a favorite, not favorite time of the year, because it's the last full week of school, at least for me, which means, for some reason this always correlates with huge breaks, so many tests and so many projects. Like, I don't even know how there's like a hive mind of teachers being, okay, let's all give them a super hard end of the year project at the same time, because, you know, that makes sense. But anyway, I am super happy because even though track is finished, which is very sad, we had our district track meet. Well, it took 2 days, so 2 meets. And my school did amazing as usual. We won. We won by a large margin. And I'd like to say good job to everybody who won a district champion something at the name on the wall. I wasn't actually paying attention exactly to who did what now, but if you're watching this, I'm proud of you. If you tried your best, still proud of you. If you didn't make districts at all, I'm kind of less proud of you, sort of more disappointed, but I'm proud you felt the same. Just pretend I'm proud of you. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Is that, oh yeah, he had the mood marks in my hand. I got bored during history class and decided to Doctor Who reference my arm. If you can catch the reference, leave a comment below saying that you get the reference. If you don't get the reference, put a comment below saying you're stupid. No, I'm just kidding. Just say that you don't get the reference, and I will like mentally laugh at you for a good 2 minutes. Then I'll probably explain it to you or give you this like half-baked lie that you'll probably believe until I tell you it's a lie. So, what else to say? I had a whole long video planned, and I kind of just went out the window as I sat down, turned the camera on. And yeah, that's my finger. Hello. Because once again, I can't actually use technology. It's kind of sad. Oh yeah, I'd like to say thank you to all the people who have given me rides home over the past like month now, because I don't like walking home so much, but I'll do it, but I prefer not to. So thank you to all those people who have helped me. And oh yeah, I'd like to say, big thing next week, since next week is our actual last day of school. It's a half day. My special guest is coming with me, and we're going to make a collab video, and you should stay tuned for that because it will be awesome. And sometime later in my residency of YouTube, you'll see a string of videos and pictures of my friends doing stupid stuff. I was going to get all their permission first. But it's hilarious because we do a lot of stupid things. I have one for almost every class. Almost every class. Ones that like allow videotape and everything. There are 7 classes, so there should be 7 videos. If not, there's videotape for my friends doing random stuff outside of school or before school. But I guess it's still outside of school. So, yeah. Oh, well, there'll be 6 videos because I don't actually see stupid stuff during 3rd period because I'm a TA. And there's only 2 of us there. Well, 2 students. I mean, unless someone in the class does something stupid, but since it's the end of the year, we don't have classes in anymore. Unless it's turning books. So, yeah, nothing really stupid there. And we could get a video of someone saying the ground is lava. That'd be funny. Well, yeah. Oh, and please leave a comment below with a real life person's name or a picture, because I need some of my picture ideas or a person that I could use for my political statement at the end of the year. Because as you know, I like making political statements, especially referenced around 1984. So I need a person, preferably male, a picture of them at the bottom, or at least their name. It has to be a real person, or at least an actor or a character who's like a real life actor, not a cartoon. Unless it's like a political cartoon. I mean, like, that could be good. I don't know. If not, I'll just use an orange, square, black piece of square tape, and then guinea pig. I tried. But if you don't know what the political statement is, you'll have to look on my school, or hopefully see about it in the news. Or I'll videotape the reaction, and I'll tell you about it in the collab video next week. But for now, I would just like to say so long and thanks for all the fish. Goodbye. Oh, wait. Okay, so I went to this Avid Award night thing for my school. It was super boring. I don't recommend going. But one thing I noticed, because I'm a library TA, for Miss Hamilton of Leahy Middle School, I realized no one had actually written like a speech or anything but thanking her for what she's done. And I thought that was unjust and unfair because she does more for the school than almost everybody else. I mean, one thing I hate, the web leaders. I don't hate the web leaders specifically, I just hate what they're all about and everything, and everything they tell people, because they're all lies. They go into the library and they're like, oh, hey, she's a librarian, everything's over here, like, they know the place, but they don't, okay? She's not a librarian. She's our secretary. She's in the library because our librarian quit a few years ago, and we don't have another one. We aren't ranked, like, a priority for a new librarian, because she's there. So I call myself the secretary, because I run around, do stuff, everything she tells me to. I'm very good at it. And what I learned is she gets paid for her normal job, but not every time for the job that she does also, the librarian job. And that there's a lot of stuff you have to do to be a librarian. Like, our school has not gotten new books since we had our old librarian until this year. And those books aren't being paid for by the school. They're paid for out of the teachers' pockets. Those teachers that care enough about our education to buy us new books and about what we like to buy us new books. And it's not just like the teachers people see every day. They're like the teachers that help people to read. Like Miss Bogan and Miss Wolf and Miss Kuzel and Miss Bridger. All the people you don't actually see, you know, all the people like on the sidelines, how they're like, oh, they're special needs teachers. Well, they're not. They help people with their like personal problems, and how they help them read. Like if you don't speak English, if it's not your first language, they help you to read. And they're the ones giving the money to buy new books, not the like actual ELA teachers. It's everybody else. And they don't get enough credit. So I like to say thank you for everything you do. And there's a whole lot more Miss Hamilton does. She makes sure that there's a sub for every teacher that's absent. She does all the attendance. Like you bring it down to the office, they just go and transmit it to her. And she goes files them. She makes sure every teacher gets paid on time. Every sub is paid on time. She goes and she buys snacks for the subs, make sure they come back. And coffee. We keep the water refilled for the conference room for teachers when they have a conference. We organize the library, and she painted the library. All those stuff, she painted that recently. And She has a lot of cool stuff that I don't think she gets enough credit for. I mean, she's not just a librarian, guys. She's way more than that. I mean, she orders the textbooks. She makes sure everything's there. Everything that's not there, since she's not an actual librarian, comes out of her pocket unless it's a textbook for the school. Well, even then, our textbooks will be paid for her own pocket. She has this new thing going on. And we deleted all the textbooks from the system and put them in these packets. So we just give like 4 packets per teacher. Each packet contains like 4 books. So for like a class set of reading books, if you want to read as a class. But if we lose one since it's not part of the system anymore, she has to pay for it. So I know you take all these books for granted, but really it's not costing the school money, it's costing her money. And she doesn't get paid overtime. She is paid like a regular secretary job, which, as you should see, if teachers don't get paid much, secretaries really don't get paid much. Because she has never actually left work at her allotted time. She's always stayed like 5-6 hours afterwards. She doesn't get paid for that. She's doing more, like 2 people's jobs, maybe even 3 people's jobs, and she only gets paid for one that she isn't even in the office. Like, if you think of the secretary, you think of Miss Calhoun, Miss Kamba, Miss Bridger maybe. But she's actually our secretary. She and Miss Calhoun are our 2 secretaries. And Miss Calhoun gets credit for everything, but Miss Hamilton keeps the school running. I mean, I'm pretty sure if without her, we'd fall apart in chaos. Teachers wouldn't get paid, books wouldn't go anywhere. It'd be sad. So I just think she should get a lot more credit. So if you're watching this, you go to Illahee, come to the library and thank her and talk to her, because she's had a lot of life experiences. And she's so nice, and she has a lot of stuff to tell. She has a lot of advice, a lot of stories, a lot of life lessons. She's taught me a lot in the 2 years I've known her, and I would not give back those 2 years for anything. And I know I went from like one really like explanatory thing to one really like emotional, deep thing. This is my last year at Illahee, and I wanted this to be said because it's not fair that the office staff get noticed and all the teachers get noticed, but she doesn't get noticed even though she does the most work out of everybody. So, Miss Hamilton, I thank you so much for everything you've done to the school. And I respect you as a person, as an elder, as everything. You've earned my respect, and I thank you. I know you want to retire, and I don't blame you. Your work is hard. I don't even do half of what you do. But seriously, people, if you go in, say hi, just say thank you for everything she's done. Because she is a remarkable woman. And she deserves respect and a kind thank you for everything she does. But in saying that, this is Sardonyx, the beautiful Sardonyx, saying so long and thanks for all the fish.